Welcome to this Reformer Pilates class with the ball. We begin with the ball placed between the inner thighs. Shoulders slide away from the shoulder rests. Arms active yet relaxed. And we're going to bring the legs into a tabletop position while maintaining gentle pressure into the ball. Let's place both feet onto the foot bar from the heels. Adjust the body if it's necessary. Remember to activate through the soles of the feet and begin to open the carriage with control without fully extending in order to maintain constant engagement through the ball. Keep the feet active and the toes reaching towards the ceiling. And breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. We take the ball into your hands, bring the heels on the edge of the foot bar, and begin arm movements. As you open and close the carriage, resisting the return. Maintain deep abdominal engagement. Keep aligning the movement of the arms. And one of the last ones. And we bring the heels back in line with the hips and continue opening and closing the carriage with control. We keep moving our arms forward and up to the ceiling. And we place the metatarsals on the foot bar. And we alternate between pointing and flexed feet. Then return the carriage with control. This exercise is excellent for lower body mobility and for releasing tension through the plantar fascia. And enjoy the movement. Take your time. Get all the attention on that mobility. Keep your arms steady up to the ceiling. Now we're going to press the ball gently into the foot bar, maintaining active pressure into the ball as we focus on stability work. We open the carriage slowly while keeping the left heel firmly anchored onto the bar. Try to distribute equal effort through both legs. We continue controlling the movement with precision. Keep your focus here. Remember, breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Arms reach towards the ceiling as you add small controlled pulses. Now we switch the ball to the opposite side and place the left foot onto the ball. Right heel stays on the foot bar. And we continue opening and closing the carriage. Chin lifted away from the chest. Maintain upper body stability. Reach up the arms legs as we continue with the small pulses, lowering with control. Now we place the ball between the legs at calf level. Metatarsals are positioned on the foot bar as we begin with a gentle running motion. Allow the ball to softly massage the legs. Arms remain active and length, reaching towards the wall in front of you. And again, we just focus on the mobility of the lower limbs. Last one, and we close the carriage. Now we need to adjust the springs to one medium and one heavy. Anchors the left foot firmly from the heel onto the bar. Begin with opening and closing the carriage while the right leg stays fully extended at 45-degree angle. Now, we keep going. Now let's keep the carriage halfway open and begin control leg lowers with the right leg. Exhale as the leg lifts towards the ceiling. Inhale as it lowers. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Maintain stability. Open the carriage fully and release. Switch sides. The left leg remains extended and stable at 45 degrees in front of the body, while the right heel anchors onto the foot bar. We continue opening and closing the carriage with control. Allow the ball to create a gentle mobility through the movement. And remember, we're also making a little bit of pressure on the ball with both legs. Remember, you're breathing. Exhale through the mouth every time the leg lifts. Let's open the carriage completely, close it, and reset the body. Arms reach up as you prepare a pelvic lift. Articulate the spine, vertebra, vertebra, lifting and lowering with control. This movement, it's about a spinal articulation and mobility. Keep the arms strong and active overhead. Hold and down. And we hold at the top and add small adduction pulses. Maintain the pelvic stability. The strength comes from the legs and glutes. Now let's reduce the range of motion to target the glute muscles deeply. Maintain pressure into the ball between the legs. Legs move to the left, then they go to the right, releasing all the tension through the lower back. Now we lift, again extending the right leg towards the ceiling. The left heel stays anchored onto the foot bar, and lift and lower with control. Reaching the right leg as long as possible. Keep the arms active and stable as you lift. Keep the carriage close. movement as we lift into a pelvic lift and we lower again. Keep the knees aligned, the ball stable, and remember to maintain constant pressure into the ball. Bring the ball into the hands as you lift into a pelvic lift. Keep the right leg extended towards the ceiling. Open slightly and then return to the center. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Maintain a pelvic stability through the movement. Hold at the top and begin with arm circles while the leg performs controlled circular movements. We reverse, we lower with control and release. We switch legs. Left leg extends towards the ceiling. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Keep the carriage close. Now, we repeat the circles while keeping the pelvis as stable as possible. Reverse the movement. Lower the heels and release. Hug the knees into the chest and gently rock side to side, giving the spine a soft massage. Over here, we need to adjust the springs to one medium and one light. We rearrange our body, shoulders away from the shoulder blocks, ball at the legs. Take the straps on your hands and we're going to extend the legs as the arms reach towards the hips at 45-degree angle and then return. Perfect. Now we need to bring the legs back to tabletop. We hold the arms and isolate the lower body work. Exhale to extend. Inhale to return. Maintain constant pressure into the ball through the exercise. Hold the position, keep the carriage completely stable and begin drawing a half circle with the arms towards the sides. The carriage remains still while the legs extend forward. Perfect. And backwards. Maintain the 90-degree angle. Perfect. Now up to chest lift and back. And breathe out, up and back in. Now 90-degree angle on the elbows as we lift and lower the arms. Keep the carriage still. Hold the ball with pressure. Now we need to extend the legs forward while maintaining the 90-degree angle with the bent elbows. Stretch the legs. We lower and lift. We breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. bend the knees, extend the legs, bring them towards the ceiling, and then forward again. Exhale as you bend with control. We reverse the movement. We stretch up to the ceiling, bend the knees, and repeat. Now we move into a light variation of chest lift. We maintain one arm reaching between the legs and the other arm extend to the side. Exhale as you lift and breathing as you lower. Keep the legs on a diamond position to create a space for the arm placement. And remember to reach the arm through the center between the legs. Extend the elbows. Excellent. Now we stretch arms, we bend with control and stretch back in between the knees. And we reverse the movement. We hold it. Now arms to the left side, arms to the right. We stretch the legs. Up we go. Perfect. We take the ball into the hands, release, and up we go. We take the ball, we release, up, we lift the ball on the legs and back. Remember to exhale as you lift. We take the ball into the hands, we release, we bend the knees, left side and right. Release all the tension through the lower back. Perfect. Now the ball stays in between the legs. We just pull the arms to the hips and we move very gentle the legs up and down. As you can see, the left leg stays in tabletop, right leg stays completely stretched towards the ceiling, and we switch. Now we move the ball closer to the heels between the legs. We extend the legs to 45 degrees. And we just use the right leg to bend and stretch. The left leg remains fully extended. So we just need to slide the ball gently up and down. Now we switch. The carriage needs to stay open and completely still. We bend the knees and we position the ball between the calf and the hamstring. We secure the ball firmly and we work with the free left leg. Lifting, breathing out, lowering with control, breathing in. Arms pull towards the hips. Excellent. Now we switch. We move the arms forward and the leg moves with us. Breathe out here. Breathe in. We go towards the bar. And as you can see, the left leg stays in tabletop. And now we switch sides. Right leg up to the ceiling, breathe out, breathe in, we go towards the foot bar. Bend, stay in tabletop. And we just keep working with the arms and the left leg. Release tension through the lower back. Perfect. Enjoy the movement. And place the ball between the inner thighs. Bring the straps onto the feet. There is no need to change the springs. We remain with one medium and one light. Remember to keep the tension on the ball. We go up and down. Allow the hamstrings to lengthen as you move. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. And from here, we keep working with control circles. Enjoy the movement, maintain the fluidity. And reverse the circles with control. Now bend the knees 90 degrees, then extend legs to 45. And bend and stretch. Remember, maintain the pressure into the ball as the legs reach to the front. We bend, we squeeze the ball and stretch. Bend and stretch to the ceiling. And we keep working like if we were drawing a circle to the front. We reverse gently. Here, let's remove the straps from the feet, and we're gonna go for a different posture, side lying position. Over here, I take off the light spring. We keep one medium, and we're gonna place the ball between the rib cage and the hips for support and alignment. Now, let's bring the strap onto the left foot. We rearrange your posture, align your spine, stretch the leg, and we start with ups and downs. We start with a range movement that we can control. We start with arm movement. And up and down. Now we reach forward and back to the hip alignment. We start with control circles. Remember, stabilize through the pelvis. Control the movement. Reverse. Now we keep the carriage still and we continue lifting and lowering. At this point, the working leg should feel deeply activate. Bend the knee 90 degrees and add a controlled kick. Perfect. This is the last exercise for the left leg. Get your core engaged and release, and you can take off the strap from the left foot. At this point, we need to place the headrest up. Lay down, aligning the crown of the head with the hips to maintain a proper spinal alignment. Place the ball between the legs and take the strap with the left hand. Begin by pulling the arm toward the hip and then extend it back towards the ceiling with control and stability. The right hand is going to remain on the rib cage to monitor the alignment and breathing. Remember to maintain constant pressure into the ball with the legs. We reach the arm forward, pull with control, keep the carriage completely stable, opening and closing. Amazing. Now hold it, and we just work with the arm up and down. Keep the carriage still. We stretch the legs. We get the ball closer to the heels. Stretch the arm towards the ceiling, pull to the hip and hold it. We're going to work isolating the movement through the legs. Up, we breathe out, breathing down. Lengthen your legs, align your spine, activate your core. Release, and now we need to repeat this set for the right side. Now remember the ball in between the rib cage and the hips, side lying position. Strap on the right foot, and we begin with all the series. It's very important for us to remember that Pilates is not only about strength, it's about balance, alignment, control, and the connection between our mind and our body. So remember in each practice to take a deep inhale through the nose and a long exhale through the mouth. Remember, breathe, connect deeply with the core and find your stability from within. Concentration, it's very important to stay fully present in the body and its movements. Create a smooth and continuous movement through all the class. press up, ball in between the thighs. And now we work with the bent knees. We release our neck on the headrest. We hold the strap with the right hand, and the arm is the one getting the movement down to the hip, up to the ceiling. Remember, don't let your legs go down. Keep them firm. Left hand on the rib cage. After completing our final series, we lay down facing the ceiling with the knees bent. We take a moment for ourselves. We bring the hands onto the knees, and we begin to give the legs a gentle massage with soft circular movements. Allow the body to soften and relax completely. Take this moment to reconnect with yourself. And thank you very much for watching this class. I hope to see you soon.